Hello there.
This is where the fun begins.
Hey there guys, Unofficial Star Wars here. Hope you're all doing well. And in this video, we're going to be talking about the Andor show with a character update here for one of the new antagonist villain characters for the upcoming show here. Everything that we can expect to see with this show here and this character here, and also giving us some new insights here. In this video, we're going to be taking a read here from the Direct's article. I'm going to have their full article linked down in the description down below. This is also an exclusive update here coming from the Direct as well. So there's some new fresh ideas and concepts of what we can expect to see here with the Andor show, giving us more specifics on this character here as well. As the article reads, the Star Wars galaxy has always been filled with some of the most iconic villains in history, including the legendary Darth Vader that we all know and love of. In the 7 years since Disney took control of the galaxy far, far away, fans have already been treated to new villains and fan favorites such as Kylo Ren, Moff Gideon, and Cad Bane, with several of these threats coming straight out of Disney Plus as well. As Disney Plus continues to be home of the most Star Wars and most of the Star Wars universe, as it's forever expanding here on Disney Plus for the near and upcoming future here, with all the new content that Star Wars and Lucasfilm plans to be putting out here, it's all really just going to be going to Disney Plus. It's something kind of new that's been going out here around here and that I've been hearing about a little bit more and more, and it's something I do plan to dive deeper on into with a separate future video on the channel. Although it may seem like that Star Wars is, of course, as we do know, taking a little bit of a hiatus. This is something that we do know, confirmed from President Kathleen Kennedy at Lucasfilm, that they are taking a little bit of a hiatus from Star Wars movies, and those movies being released in theaters and everything like that. So they're really focusing heavily on Disney Plus and with the streaming service and shows as well. However, it's really had such a great response that they might not honestly just not ever go back to doing movies and within the theaters and that type of stuff there as well. However, as I digress, the article continues to talk about how it, of course, is going to be expanding with Andor here on Disney Plus. The Rogue One prequel will revisit Diego Luna's Cassian Andor character in the years leading up to the events of his ultimate sacrifice in the Rogue One spin-off movie. The Empire is also going to have many threats throughout this show being introduced here as well. Among these antagonists and main villains are Kyle Solar's Cyril Karen, who is one of the characters that we've seen throughout the many trailers and TV clips here for the Andor show here as well, and another one being Denise Gau's Dedra Miro, who is another one of those main villains that we're going to be expected to see here with the upcoming Andor show here, and especially be playing quite a substantial role here with this show as well. Both of which of these characters will undoubtedly be causing plenty of trouble for Andor during his 12-episode first season, and at that also his probably what would be expected for his second season of the show here as well. Ahead of the Disney Plus series, Go spoke onto the Direct and with everything that they have to say, and revealed comparisons to one of television's most famous villains here as well. How this villain was written and based off of, and as well as some of her acting techniques here, and for kind of comparing for what we can expect to see here with her villain in the Andor show and from what we've seen with this villain here as well. Speaking to the Direct in an exclusive interview, Andor actress Denise Gao, who plays Dedra Miro, discussed how other villains influenced her character here, most notably the one and only Giancarlo's Breaking Bad Gus Fring. Go explained how Breaking Bad's Gustavo Fring, played by Giancarlo Esposito, who is also Moff Gideon in the Star Wars universe over in The Mandalorian and within the Mandoverse here as well, and his malicious nature influenced her Andor villain here as well. In the full quote of what she has to say, Gus from Breaking Bad is my ultimate villain character, and his malicious, you know, when he kills somebody and he takes off his suit really perfectly, he folds everything, and then he brutally murders someone and then comes back and showers. So yeah, him, Gustavo Fring from Breaking Bad, ending the quote right there, kind of explaining how she's taking those types of references, his techniques there, and kind of what his overall villain nature especially is. It's somebody that's more calm and peaceful, but at the same time just absolutely terrifying, not knowing their next move type of thing here, and also with a chilling type of acting done especially with Giancarlo Esposito in the Breaking Bad show there as well. Now, I myself here, not to stray too far away from Star Wars or anything like that, am currently watching Breaking Bad right now, and this show, man, is absolutely amazing. If you guys haven't already, I would highly recommend go checking out the Breaking Bad shows there as well. Those are on Netflix. The actress also noted how the steely elegance of Jennifer Colleen's and Snowpiercer's character contributed to the look and style of her character in the Andor show Miro. In that full quote of what she has to say, I did like the book and style of Jennifer Connelly and Snowpiercer. I didn't get very far in it, however, but she has a sort of steely elegance to her and that I sort of stole, because that's what actors do, isn't it? We're all kind of just stealing from each other all the time, both in real life and in character life, ending the quote right there. Kind of just showing us a little bit of an insight of where she got her character look, because it is much more rather clean and neat, but also resembles the same kind of Imperial officers and Moffs that we would see higher up rankings in the Empire. So after this entirety of this interview and everything that's going on with that, what does this mean for Andor's villains? What can we really more specifically, I guess, more or less expect to see here for the Andor show here and regarding its characters and villains? Well, for one thing, as I had already mentioned, we can really see that Miro, this character that this actress is going to be playing, is really going to be heavily based off of Giancarlo's Gus Fring from the Breaking Bad universe. Somebody that's more quiet and more peaceful and very neat and tidy, but at the same time, you just don't know their next move, and which makes them very, very terrifying. And for one thing, I really think that she's going to be using that on her own people there for another thing as well, to build that type of power and that type of intimacy as well here, to make people scared of her as well, and that same factor there as well. From what the direct article has to say about that, Giancarlo Esposito is famous for being among the greatest villains actors in history, having played the calm and collected threats in Breaking Bad, The Mandalorian, and in The Boys. The Breaking Bad villain always carries out his horrific acts in a malicious and calm manner, perhaps indicating fans can expect something similar for Gao's Andor antagonist here as well. That's really the word that I am looking for. They're just doing things in a calm manner that you really shouldn't be doing in a calm manner, such as maybe offing people type of thing. That should be more, I guess, scary and more just not as calm type of thing, rather, and that's something that we do see here with the Breaking Bad show there as well. From there, the article talks about how Esposito joined the Star Wars universe himself several years back in The Mandalorian as Empire leader Moff Gideon in 2019 season 1 of The Mandalorian. The actor brought something of his Breaking Bad nature to the galaxy far, far away, which we all absolutely love, and I cannot wait to see some more of that in season 3 of The Mandalorian coming February of 2023. So maybe the two will share some similarities, although the chances are slim that they will ever actually interact with each other, as the two series take place roughly 14 years apart. However, there always is that type of possibility to kind of throw it out there, maybe in The Mandalorian season 3, because they are both for the Empire, but although we could see that type of thing in flashbacks, or maybe we could see Moff Gideon as a small little bit of a cameo in the Andor show, or maybe even for like Andor season 2, I think would be such a cool thing, and I think a lot of Star Wars fans would actually really love that. It does seem reasonable to an extent, as both of them have high holding ranking positions within the Empire, with Dedra only expected to climb the ranks. Fans may get the chance to meet a younger Moff Gideon in the future episodes of the Andor show. As I had just mentioned, a potential Andor season 2 I think would be really, really cool. From there, that's where the article ends. As I had mentioned at the beginning of this video, I'm going to have that full article linked down in the description down below for you guys to check out as well. I want to know over your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. I'd absolutely love to hear what you guys all think here. What do you guys want to see here with the Andor show here? It's so cool and so fun, of course, to get a little bit of a reference and insights and that type of stuff. Some stuff that we could see and expect to see here for the Andor show here, especially when you're starting out with fresh new characters here, aside from, of course, Cassian Andor. We want to get as much information that we possibly can about these new characters, and to really learn as much as we really can about these characters here as well. So guys, let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. I'd absolutely love to hear what you guys all think. What do you guys want to see here for the Andor show? And I should also mention that I will have a separate feature video here on the channel talking about how Dedra, this character, and this that we've been talking about through the entirety of this video, could meet a potential Moff Gideon, or a younger variant or version of him rather, in the future of Star Wars. Whether this could be flashbacks in The Mandalorian season 3, or it could have happened ending in the Andor season 2. It's simply up in the air. It's something I want to go more in depth with, and everything that we could do and know and see here with that type of interaction here on the channel. So make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel by hitting the subscribe button and the notification bell to be notified for when that video comes out, as well as other videos here that we do on the channel, such as all types of Star Wars news, leaks, theories, and breakdowns here on the channel. I'll catch you guys in the next video, guys. Have a great one. May the Force be with you as always. Peace out.